following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
No.
Cool. So I'll take her to the ship.
Before you do that, I won't be able to move a crate full of people.
Oh, that's why there's a pallet lifted in there.
She actually brought the loader out.
And I'm going to this building. It's not connected to the rest, so that's where I'm going to start. And I'm hoping beyond hope that someone managed to hide in something that cloaked them from our scanners.
No.
It's
too-
possible.
You have your smell
good,
receptors active.
Yes.
Then you will notice it stinks as soon as you go inside that building.
Think I found it. Flashlight moving.
Oh no, it's even worse because all the other ones are bought as well.
Yeah. 6 runs, right?
6 runs.
There might be gear and equipment we need to pick up from many next.
We probably...
This room, when you're showing your torch around, it appears to be a bunch of just very grubby bunks.
This will be the Vulture Pit.
Yeah.
Of course.
They live in middens. They thrive off of it.
I'll do a quick scan under the bottom row of bunks and then up the top. Just as a double check.
There's like disgusting food that's just lying there, and
Oh, I regret
it's just
this
a
choice.
mess. They just shit in places, it seems. Like,
Turning off smell receptors.
So it's like being in India.
yeah.
And then moving to this block. After a cursory sweep of the vulture.
Okay.
I'm driving the pallet loader down through the middle of the...
Okay, the next building right across from it to the left is like, this is similar, but the beds are bigger. They're more robust, and it's not a shithole.
Ah. It's the upper class sleeping regions.
So yeah, I'll take her up onto the ship, put her in the pod, and lock her down. And hook a pod up to the gas, just put her to sleep just until we're ready.
You're in the Krogan pod.
Yep. Right, I'm going to go down and help clear the buildings, empty the buildings of resources and materials.
I'm going to start with a sweep of human.
I'll call Logain again too, though. Logain?
Yes. That should be it.
So,
I'm still here.
the Vulture,
Yes.
what do you want to do with them? Which ship do you want them loaded on?
Gonna put them on this one.
Yep, alright, I'll get them rounded up. So yeah, I'll round up the Vulture and dump them in.
Right, we're not taking them back to their colony. That would be fucking pointless.
No.
We will have to take them back to the SA.
Yeah.
And I believe there is a Systems Alliance outpost on the Citadel.
Yep.
But maybe they want to deal with this elsewise. We'll
call up as we go.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, so we'll sweep by sweep the buildings. Once Rose has got the humans in the ship, she can shut the ship up. Just remember to explain, don't leave that area.
Yeah. So I'll load the crate up, pop the seal on the crate so they've at least got some fresh air, and it's just like, just going to advise you guys, just stay in there for a bit, eh? We're organising some shit out here. Stay in the damn room. And lock the door on them.
Okay, so the most, I suppose, poignant thing that those who are going through the rooms will find in the room that's middle left.
Mm-hmm.
That one.
Sorry, middle right. Sorry.
Middle right. Yep.
Middle right. You will find it's kind of like a lab / med bay. You will find the remains of a human in one area, and then on a table is basically a naked human who has no balls and dick, and there's a whole bunch of blood around his
They're
crotch.
dead, right? Please tell me they're dead.
Yes, he's dead.
Thank God.
So they got research and stuff there, data. Or
There
it's just-
doesn't appear to be much in the way of.
so it's just a.
There's the closest thing you'd find is actually there's a data pad in like an area that's almost like a miniature kitchen bench, and there's a data pad there that's got
The
an
recipe.
ancient ritual recipe, basically.
We'll take that. Like we're gonna go and we'll grab all their belongings. Go through the armory and strip that. There
Was
won't
it a medical bay in what I kind of imagine a Krogan medical base for this, at least for this kind of place, really just a place with benches and knives, or do they have machinery?
They have machinery. It's old and out of date. Not very well maintained.
Probably not worth
But
hauling
not
up to make a
low
buck on.
tech. Not overly low tech.
I
Well,
might be able to salvage some parts.
like 20 years out of date. Past its use by date, but yeah. Pretty low grade. Yeah.
Either of those dead humans that we've
One of them is Lloyd Norman, and the other one is Albert Lee.
So yeah, let's say we'll methodically go through the buildings and strip them of any resources as well. The elements and stuff. I don't think they'll have much.
Am I given to understand we're talking like cannibals and eating people here?
They're using fertility rituals.
I'm gonna check on the doggo, then I'll do a sweep around here, see if I can find like a mass grave or anything where they've been stowing their trash.
So there's no gear from the other people that they've killed, like the other races they've brought here or whatever?
what
Trinkets and stuff.
You don't seem to find much evidence of anybody else who's brought here.
Oh, okay.
they haven't kept much, either sold it or disposed of it. What about of the humans they took?
There isn't. They didn't. There isn't much gear.
They wouldn't have had anything.
It's whatever they were wearing for the most part. Like you can find the discarded clothes of the two humans that were already killed and deballed.
So we'll load those two humans up into bags to come back because humans love that sort of stuff. Yeah.
I'm going to very tentatively approach the doggo and see if I can give it like a pat on the head.
Is that shaman actually dead too? Because he said it looked like he died, but we were far away.
He hasn't moved the whole time since.
He could just be really committed.
I mean, that Krogans would have laid into him pretty hard.
They have redundant organs. You never know when it might kick in. Their regeneration
Okay,
rates.
for some reason you just get a.
Oh.
Looks like you got a pet.
And then I'm going to do like a 20-yard, 30-yard outside the compound and walk around just looking for a trail leaving the thing or like an area that's been dug up for a mass grave and rubbish and shit.
Oh, okay.
Survival
Check.
is used for tracking.
Survival.
I learned that because I was wondering why I was picking up so many points in it.
17.
Apart from the whole, you need it to live in Invictus.
Just on the die or.
15 on the die and plus 2 from survival.
Yeah. There does appear to be a bit with an area where there's, because it's a very rocky here, where the earth's a bit softer. Like it's been ground up and then.
I got a trail, I'm following it, and I'll give him a degree reading from the compass for which way I'm actually following.
Acknowledged.
And start following the trail.
Or what you find is more somewhere like a pit area that's actually been dug not far away from the.
Yeah, I've got Tilburth here. Something's buried.
Nice. When Teala's finished with what she's doing, see if you can get it biotically lifted.
Teala's probably.
If I'm finished sweeping the buildings of all the stuff, everything's just loaded on the lifter and. Alright, where's this
I'll
thing?
give you a list of
Yeah.
any stuff you find. There are going to be some crates to open, but
Yeah. Okay, first thing, I'll try firing off the radar just to see if it picks up like power sources and armor bits and stuff like that.
Nothing.
Right, what do you want? Alright, stand back. So I'll start moving Earth.
Okay. Like this would be almost like just a ranged touch attack on the Earth, I suppose.
16 on the die.
Yeah. As you start lifting it up, you start seeing what appears to be a large herbivore creature, and then there's like a large lizard thing as well.
Can I identify these creatures?
Well, I mean, you can immediately tell that they're not sapient, sentient things.
Yeah.
You don't know what species they are. You'd need to, I suppose, analyze them in some way. But
With like a
I don't think we really need to know
they're
what's in here.
beasts, basically.
Well, it was better than uncovering a whole bunch of dead Turians or Solarians or something.
Oh, we can leave that job for somebody else. I'll put it back down. Right, after we've got everything,
We're clear down here.
Right, let's loot. Yes, the legendary Castle Locust, where an insane genius weapons manufacturer decided he needed to have an SMG that didn't suck. So they made the one Castle Locust.
The Hitler and cautious shit.
What are you doing with the doggo?
Logain!
Rover?
The doggo's still here, and I think it likes me. It's just kind of
Well, make sure it doesn't jump up on the couch or pee everywhere. If you pee, didn't walk it.
Come on, everybody's on the ship.
Have you even medically scanned that corpse to see if it's not slowly regenerating, not entirely dead, Brogan?
Do you have a medical scanner?
No, you do.
Yeah, then I'll just walk up and...
Well,
What is the stat? It will be medicine, right?
I think it's actually got like a first aid or a
Medicine is the
medicine.
skill.
aid.
Medicine, there you go.
I believe it gives you a kit
Medicine,
bonus.
yeah.
Medical scanner, I believe, gives you a kit bonus.
Teala, do you think we should maybe bag up these dead ones? I don't think the doggo's going to move without the...
He's not alive.
Yeah, but it's just... doesn't seem to want to move without him, so we might have to bag up the goo here. And I don't know if we're going to want... I don't want to put a couple of those pieces. Logan, what did you want done with the dead?
There's only 2 dead Krogans.
And only one of them is collectible.
And I'd leave one behind, but the other one is the shaman. The dog is attached to it.
Then leave it. And the dog.
Understood.
Roger that.
Right.
Which one of you has better piloting? Which one of you is better behind the stick? Actually, it has to be Rover because we haven't checked you out in the Sims
Correct.
yet, so we don't know.
Yeah.
Send Zalu.
Take what you need to suppress Krogans and Watcher.
Trish, Rover is
Catch
going to have
grenades.
to fly the vessel.
Don't destroy the ship.
Oh, it's sturdy
Okay.
enough. It'll handle it.
Unlocking and gaining access now.
Only to flight systems.
Of course, Logan.
Right, let's go. Let's head up near the relay and then activate our extranet comms.
Landing gear
Yep.
retracted.
Listen into your conversation with Gold.
So I'll, once I get up there, I'll call Gold.
Hey, Teala, how's it going?
Good. Hey, We found that human colony that was raided. We found the humans.
That's good.
We also found the Krogan that took them.
Okay.
Durlex.
It was the Durlex clan.
The Durlex clan? I didn't even know they existed anymore.
Well, they do, and how secure is this line?
How close are we to Tachanka?
Secure as a
Right, so, hypothetically, if we were to have acquired a fertile female,
A fertile female?
what would procedures be?
You give her to my clan, and
They were at war with Geltak. That could be an appropriate
I'll happily accept her into our clan. It would be a great boon to us.
Alright,
Would it be an appropriate punishment?
would it be an appropriate punishment for what they've done to other races?
Her clan would be forever shamed.
Then
That sounds good.
that's good to me.
They're already pretty shamed.
Yeah, I mean, they got Dur.
But we could use her as a...
Yes, I understand. We'll swing by and drop her off. And anyway, where would you like us to meet?
Come to Tachanka. I can give you landing coordinates.
That sounds good. We need to go there.
Yes, on our way.
We're stopping by the Systems Alliance first.
I know you have the Krogan DMZ anymore. Because everybody got a free your home world.
Yeah.
Well, from the original group.
Krogan DMZ right there.
Right, then I will contact the Systems Alliance by actually routing from this system through the Sentinels. What is the name of this ship?
The Cock Rock.
We have a hold full of humans in a box. Are they safer in the box or out of it before we make the jump?
Probably in the box.
There it is.
But we'll get down and sort them out. We've got nothing to secure them. No secure it.
Systems Alliance.
Yes, I need to speak with Admiral
Yeah, Donald F. Matthews was the one.
Admiral Matthews. Donald Duck Matthews.
Just one moment. Admiral Matthews' desk, how can I help?
This is Logain Centurious.
Oh, hi.
I recently contacted the Systems Alliance because we had come across a colony of yours that had been attacked by raiders and destroyed. I'm near
Yes,
you.
the Admiral's here now. Did you want to speak with him?
Yes, please.
Just one moment. How's it going?
It is Logain. It is going, well, mixed results. We have a follow-up information on the attack on your colony.
Yes, I was most curious when I heard about that.
Unfortunately, we were not able to recover all of your people, but we do have some of them.
Yes, we sent some of our ships round to investigate Mukov. Didn't find any survivors.
Yes, we found this similar situation, but we were able to track down the raiding group that performed the act.
And you stopped them?
We have a hold full of people what done it, if you wish to take possession of these criminals.
We would be very much in favor of doing that.
Where can I deposit the miscreants?
So where are you located at the moment? Where's the nearest Alliance base?
Well, we are currently actually in Krogan space.
The closest place would be the Citadel.
Very well. We will head there. We need to make a stop on Tachanka first.
Oh?
Yes.
Well, you do what you need to do as long as we get those perpetrators what took our colonists.
I also have some information
What done it?
on why they did it, if you really want to know the sick details.
Oh, sure, go ahead.
It had to do with a foolish attempt to subvert the genophage by using materials from other races in an ancient ritual.
What type of materials are we talking here?
Just see if we'll return the human bodies.
Do humans have a ritual where, after an arranged intergender event, they would park on top of a cliff in a Chevy Impala,
That seems unusually specific. To
and then they would go into the back seat and...
It's called sex, son.
The thing
You don't
you,
need to shy around it.
the
It's a
thing you
natural
use
thing.
for that.
Oh. I think I've heard enough, son.
Yeah. We will be along shortly.
Of course. I will send a message to representatives on the Citadel so they can expect you.
I wish I had better news for you.
It's our own fault we don't protect some of these outlying scientific outposts as well as we should, but we can't. We just can't keep up with the expansion of our own species.
It has been somewhat hectic.
I mean, if it were up to me, we'd have at least a dozen guns in place before even a single other building went down, but I don't make these calls.
Perhaps this will serve as a wereguild for future decision makers. In the folly of expanding into less controlled regions.
Krogan, never thought it'd be.
Well, it was a diminished, I believe, outcast clan attempting to gain relevance. Not an act perpetuated by the greater clan Werak, is it? Of Tuchanka.
So a bunch of rebels, even among Krogan circles.
Yes, apparently desperation has driven them to madness.
We obviously need to beef up our security in our colonies.
I would at least suggest issuing rifles, more than 4 of them, and perhaps some training drills for
I
colonists.
think I'm going to have to look into this place. I didn't even realize how poor things were out in that region.
Pretty bad.
Thank you for your assistance in this matter.
Of course.
Admiral Matthews out.
Let's go to Tuchanka first, it's closer.
Do you want to go?
Citadel.
How fast is your ship?
Pretty slow.
Do you want to go to the Citadel and we'll meet you there?
Yes, that sounds appropriate. Give my best to solid gold.
Yes. Teala out. Hit it.
Tuchanka.
Sending the command for local storage on Trish for download later. Yeah, I'll make a separate.
Before you go, Zalo, you get a message through the extranet. It is from the Path, and it's just titled Vrex information.
Finger
And
gas.
it has, Zalo, you wanted information on Vrax, and while I'm not sure what will help you, I have some small information as to who Vrax has had dealings with in the past. Bioware Industries, Braytak Corridon Slave Holdings, Dartan Manufacturing, Devlon Industries,
Devlin.
Elkos Combine, Intex Systems,
So everyone.
Mescor Engineering, Sarif Industries, Sinclair
Sarif?
Solution, Ultra Corporation. Beyond this, Vrax is reported to not stay in any particular place for too long. He has an expensive and well-armed personal ship that was custom built for him that he usually travels in, usually escorted by a couple of fighters. It's rumored he has a base of operations somewhere deep in the Terminus systems, but I have no intel on where it may be. This I will give you for free. I wish there was more I could tell you. I'd get paid more that way, for one. But there are more secrets even I must keep. And when I say that, I mean about your former associates. I've made promises to them regarding personal information that is not for sale. Perhaps Raleigh and Jotrick will tell you more if you can find them. Good luck, young QUarian. Remember, when you're lost, follow the path.
ship. He had personal ship with fighter escort. Fighters was one of the things that the Alliance did that no one else fucking copied.
All those dealings definitely, at least outwardly, gives him the appearance of a businessman and not a pirate.
So,
just like the seasick guy said.
Yeah, you are the only survivors.
Except for this woman here.
Except for this woman here.
Jane Smith.
The Alliance has gone past it. Have a look, but
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm afraid that there's not much I can find out once I got there.
now you face a whole bunch of crying men.
At least they've still got their balls.
The human. The human.
They're crying.
Yeah.
They don't.
They've lost it.
Teala, do we have, like, alcohol they can drink?
Yes.
I think they might be in need of...
That's fine. Just be aware, don't go in the engine room and don't go up the stairs.
Don't leave the hold. Don't leave the hold. Dudes.
Don't leave the hold.
So we'll explain to them. The ship is locked down with security. If you leave this room, we don't know what'll happen.
Oh no.
We don't know what
you don't want to know what happens.
I will destroy them with extreme prejudice.
Thank you, Trish.
Thank you, Trish.
You are welcome. Anytime.
Don't play with anything, please.
Yeah, so at least for probably half a day, we're like, spare clothes and stuff. Anything that we can use to establish like a little stupid refugee colony in the hold for the. So they can get drunk and
I took it out. It's the royal we she's using. Teala's just keeping out of it. Teala's like, I've got a Krogan female to watch.
That's her excuse. Sleep in a pod.
Oh, God.
Responsibility's done.
What the humans do to appease each other, I don't know. It's bad enough watching two Krogans do it.
And yet, here we are.
And what are you doing, Teala?
I'll just be watching.
Sweet. So, okay, you guys will arrive on Tushonka.